You're listening to Sudbury News Talk.
I want to show you something.
Stand by. On the morning shift.
Anything
could happen.
Sudbury News Talk on the morning shift.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sudbury News Talk on the morning shift. I'm AJ Walsh. I'm glad to be here with you, and I'm glad that you are here with us. And we got a great show planned for you today. As usual, we had a Nick Gervais on the show last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, and it was a great conversation. Many people enjoyed Nick on the show, including one comment that said basically, let her talk more. And I went back and I watched a bit of the show. I was like, yeah, exactly. And usually I have a hard time getting a word in with a Nick. And that's not a derogatory statement by any means, just that a Nick is a ball of energy and always able and comes to the table ready, and able to discuss anything. And is not afraid to say what she feels. And anyways, so I went back and I looked. I was like, yeah, that particular person that was commenting was exactly right. So next time she's on the show, make sure it is a little more planned and a little bit more, allow her to be able to get her points of view in. So, yeah. So learning, it's a work in progress, always learning every day. And I appreciate people's comments. I really do. I take it as critique, not criticism. Even if you mean it as criticism, it is critique. And even if I might take mild offense to it, as human beings possibly do when you're corrected or someone's telling you to do better, it is in my best interest to take into account any great ideas that people have, even if it is critical, to help the show, help me do a better job to facilitate this community conversation on your station, CKLU 96.7 FM. That's where we're live this morning. We're also streaming at cklu.ca. We're grateful to be here with you. You can also download the Radio Player Canada app on cklu.ca, and you can stream us, listen to us anytime, anywhere on your favorite device. Other great programming from CKLU as well. If you are listening right now and you check in from time to time, it means that you know about CKLU, and it's almost Sudbury's best kept secret for many years. And you run into someone who says, "Oh yeah, I listen to CKLU." It's like kind of like this weird kind of club. Not meaning that you're weird. It just means it's a niche kind of a club that not too many people tune into community radio because it's not something that's first and foremost on your mind, and you just never know what you're going to get. So you could get on there and it's the strangest thing you've ever heard in your life, or it's something that enlightens you. And anyways, it's going to be different than what you are getting on commercial radio. There's no doubt about it. And and if you don't like what you're listening to at the time, you just check back later and there's probably something that you do like. We're also streaming at facebook.com/Sudbury News, youtube.com/Sudbury News. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, and mainly comment, because this is your opportunity to share your views on the news, as we do each and every weekday morning between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. We'll dive in with a little bit of weather from Sudbury. And if you're joining us from outside of Sudbury, welcome. You're always welcome to the party. You're welcome to comment, because we talk about a lot of issues that don't only pertain to Sudbury, although we do cover local news headlines and from the local news outlets. We also talk about provincial, regional, provincial, and national, Canadian, international news, world news, and the conversation is a lot of times something that the issues that we talk about are something that pertains to people that don't live in Sudbury or Ontario or Canada, and I'm sure you can get something out of it as well, and we welcome you. So let's dive right in with local weather from Sudbury, and we'll be back right after this with local headlines, a little deep dive into how our country is doing at the moment with the people that are in charge of our country. Are they doing a good job? Do we need a change? Is it something that we're willing to live with? The change that we received by the new changing of the guard 8 years ago. What can we, what is it that happened over the last 8 years? What do you think will come if there was another 8 years of the same policies and the same ideology that is running the country now? So we'll discuss all of that and more after the weather. We'll be right back after this and your comments as well. So stay tuned. Okay, diving right in. It is currently -6. It feels like -11. However, there is a weather advisory out there from Environment Canada. I don't like this weather advisory, but it is what it is. Weather happens. This was 5:50 a.m. this morning. Weather advisory in effect for Greater Sudbury and vicinity. Winter weather travel advisory in effect. Snow, heavy at times, is expected today through tonight. So the hazards are total snowfall amounts of near 15 centimeters, 10 to 15. It's going to be the afternoon through tonight, as we talked about. An approaching low pressure system is expected to bring snow across the region starting early this afternoon, tapering off to light flurries by Thursday morning. Total snowfall amounts 10 to 15 centimeters are expected by Thursday morning, tomorrow morning. Motorists should expect hazardous winter driving conditions and adjust travel plans accordingly. Surfaces such as highways, roads, walkways, and parking lots may become difficult to navigate through the accumulating snow. Consider postponing non-essential travel until conditions improve. If you must drive, be prepared for areas of poor visibility. And for road conditions and traveler information, you can look at the Ministry of Transportation, their website. You can call 511 as well. I'm not sure if everyone is aware of that telephone number to call if you want weather conditions. Please continue to monitor alerts and forecasts issued by Environment Canada. So there you go. That's, I don't know, not good news, weather news as far as I'm concerned. Today, we talked about weather warning. So cloudy, 30% chance of flurries this morning. It's going to be a bit windy, gusting to 50 kilometers an hour, high of -1, near a wind chill near -9. Tonight, mainly cloudy, clearing late this evening. And the low will be -8. Wind chill will be around -12. Wednesday, mainly cloudy, high near 0. Wind chill -13 in the morning. And they're still giving the UV index. I'm not sure why. During the winter, it's always 1 or 2, or during colder months, including the winter. So your extended forecast the next 6 days, we said, we can expect today flurries. However, tomorrow, high of 2, flurries or rain showers. Friday, 30% chance of flurries or rain showers. There's where you get your mixed bag of messy weather. But for the weekend, it's calling for a mix of sun and cloud all the way from Saturday to Tuesday, actually. High of -2 on Saturday, 0 on Sunday, 2 on Monday, and 4 degrees is our warm temperature for the week. 4 degrees on Tuesday, November the 14th. Yes, time is just a rolling on. I'll look at your satellite forecast, or your satellite image here from Environment Canada. You see that it was clear, and the clouds are rolling in as usual from the northwest, and with some of that precipitation activity forecasted. So let's hope, as it was, I think last week we had a rainfall warning or something. Never happened the day that they warned us about it. So let's hope this is the same. That's all I can do is hope sometimes. That is your Sudbury weather, brought to you by SudburyWeather.ca. We'll be back with your comments, local headlines, and look into our national situation as and your comments right after this. Okay, and welcome back. Here we are, Sudbury News Talk, where we get a chance to share our views on the news, and you do too, because it is a community conversation on your station, CKLU 96.7 FM. Just looking through the news headlines for this morning from Sudbury.com. They have the morning headlines, and we'll be back with more of those in a second. But first, just a good morning shout out to Judy, first to the party on Facebook. Good morning, Judy. Belinda. I guess, yeah. Okay, this is what I'm going to do there. That's weird. Okay, and I'm not sure what happened, so we'll hopefully get everything back up and running, and we did. I have everything together because I have Apple, Mac, everything. And so, fortunately, I'm not tech savvy enough to make sure to control it where it's not going to come up on the screen or come up on my devices whenever someone texts or calls. So the odd time you'll get a text from someone on that, is texting me, but you'll get it on the show, and there you go. I'm not sure who would be calling someone at 7:44 in the morning, but yeah. Hopefully they leave a message. Good morning. You will never speak to anyone more than you speak to yourself in your head. So be kind to yourself. Very great, Belinda. Thank you very much. Continue to keep those positive statements coming each and every day. We really look forward to that. Monique, good morning, Sudbury, heart emoji. And Denise, good morning, everyone. Belinda says, she's awesome. Speaking of a Nick, I'm sure. And she has spunk, that's for sure. It's always a give and take. Yeah, for sure. I have to, yeah, it's a balance, right? And I'm usually pretty good at it. But yesterday I went back and looked at the show, and I was maybe a bit on a lot of rants. And so I didn't allow for our guest, Nick, to speak enough to make it more balanced. Good morning. Take care. Stay safe. David, yes. And to a quick recovery. I can't wait till you're able to say home now. Everything's good. Monique, good rising. Denise, blessings this fine morning. Good morning to you. Anne Marie, good morning, with a smiley face with some hearts. Much appreciated. Feeling the love. Thanks, Anne Marie, for joining us this morning. Maurice, good morning. Heart emoji. Much appreciated. Let it snow. Be safe. That's from Anne Marie. Yes, I guess you live here, you get snow. It is what it is. So Victoria says, good morning. I seen the post that Trudeau will be at the Caruso Club on Thursday at 3. Great. I guess by announcing that, we might, in Stephen's mind, be viewed as left wing because we're announcing that Trudeau will be in town 3 o'clock Thursday at the Caruso Club. So if you are a fan of Trudeau, I heard a lot of times people who aren't fans of Trudeau also want to show